The last 20 years I've been working as a recruiter here in Tokyo, and my focus has been entirely on advertising and marketing professionals. So my expertise comes from observing changes in market demand for marketing professionals, and the changes in terms of the type of skills and experience that companies are looking for to hire for their marketing organizations. I work with large ad agencies, I work with big brands, but I also work with startups and independent agencies. So I get to see the world from different angles. Now that leads to three current marketing trends that I want to highlight. One is the blurring of lines between traditional marketing service agencies and the emergence of new players, as well as some companies moving activities in-house that they used to outsource to agencies. So a subject that I've been interested over the years is how the lines between a traditional full-service ad agency, a digital ad agency, a direct marketing agency, and now you see the big consultancies like Accenture, Deloitte, PwC, BCG, McKinsey, they're all moving into the marketing area, and they're all competing for marketing dollars. PR agencies are making advertisements. Social media has created opportunities for independent players to come in. Cyber Agent has been a big player in terms of putting celebrities onto the web. Trend number two is no matter what your job is in marketing, data literacy is essential. So you don't need to be a data scientist, but you have to understand how data is collected and analyzed, because someone's going to come to sell you something based on their black box data scheme, and you as a senior executive or decision maker have to understand what went into that black box and if you're being sold something of true value or a lot of smoke and mirrors. And then the last thing before we get into the conversation is the increasing importance of product marketers and the demand for people in disciplines like customer experience, CX, user experience, UX, service design, and innovation. So in the job market, I'm seeing a lot of demand for people with design-based applications to solving business problems. So design thinking is a trendy thing, but UX designers are in demand, and there's a shortage of people. Product marketing, because we have data, we're better to understand what consumers' interests and needs are, and then designing product to fit those needs. So competition is fierce. It's a great time to be a marketer, and it's a great time to be a marketer in Japan.
What is the bleeding edge of marketing practice in Japan today?
I mentioned as one of my three marketing trends is the importance of data, and the importance of data literacy for all marketers. People who can utilize data and move quickly, those are the people that are going to win. And I know I'm with you, Cauitie, on slow is good and relationships are important, but we have these bright young people who are really good with data. The one thing that's coming down the pipeline, though, is privacy laws around third-party data. And that's going to have a huge impact on what you can and can't do with other people's data. So some of these ad tech and martech companies are going to be hugely impacted by that. So I'd keep an eye on that and see what regulatory changes will do to some of these ad tech businesses. So already some people are looking for the exits.
What advice would you give a foreigner who would like to work in marketing in Japan? Can foreign companies or people be change agents in this at this particular moment in time?
In terms of advice for a foreign person getting a job here, one of the biggest hurdles has been language. And so you find really talented people with limited or conversational Japanese. They feel comfortable having a conversation, but they don't read or write. Most of the job orders that come to me, 90% of my placements are native Japanese with business level or higher English. In the remaining 10%, it's non-Japanese people who have passed the N1 exam or have, near native equivalency, reading and writing, and especially in marketing, especially in marketing communications. Where you're seeing opportunities for non-Japanese in the market here is if it's an data analytics job, it's very numbers based and you could have fairly basic Japanese. You could be an expert in something and a company will assign a translator for you for times when you need to have Japanese language. And where I also see an opportunity for non-Japanese people is to work at Japanese headquarters to help companies expand globally. So if you have world-class skills and you have Japanese fluency, it doesn't matter who you are. There's a job for you here.